Welcome back to DMC Sports. We're going to do a lot of interesting stuff today. So first of all, though, I got a package from Topps. I wonder what could be in it. I usually open it off the air, but I just kind of want to make one long video today. And showing off some stuff and giving you some insight on what I'm going to do about something. All right, let's get right to it. This looks like the Topps Living set. Once again, I love these cards, guys. Mike Trout is this week. I'm super excited. This may not come out till next week. So Mike Trout was last week. So, all right, all these nice. And then they've got these. I like these white things. You can put them all over everything. Jazz up your plain white box full of stars you hope turn into a mega star. And yeah, I don't know. That's how I see it. It's fun to collect them. So, all right, it's on there. All right, sorry. Here we go. Boom. Oh, who could it be? Ooh, Brett Gardner. Brett Gardner, just trying to make it through each day, he said the other day. I'm just trying to make it through. Yeah. Who else we got here? JT Realmuto. He's got a cool name. He's a good catcher. Keston. I think he went back down to the minors for just a little bit. But that's a good looking card, people. The art's really going top notch now. I haven't seen a bad one for a while, so that's why I keep buying them. I mean, the players aren't always my favorite. I'd rather just, collect Mike Trouts and Royals players and older players, But you can't always get what you want. Rolling Stones. No, they're not, they didn't know about this. Don't tell them that I said that. 'Tis a secret. So to go along with all these cards, I want to show you guys some autographs. I'm a pretty big autograph guy now, only because of a couple of reasons, and we're going to those reasons here later on in the video. But let's see here. Like, where's that card I just got? Here we go. This is cool. So I got this in a break. This will be a young guy, right? Bryce Wilson. The whole thing right here. There's nothing to smudge it. You can definitely tell just by looking at it. And I will go into why. You can tell just by looking at it. Plus, it's the whole company says it's a signature. So if I had to guess, I would say 99% to 100. That's a real signature from this guy. So I'm content. I'm happy. What about this guy here? What else did I get? Oh, I got this the other day for a very good reason, and we're going to go into that. The Carlos Santana autographed rookie card. So I wanted to compare it to other autographs that I got. So let's get right into it, guys. I got a ball. All right. I got a ball. It says it's Carlos Santana. As you can see, it's got this fading a little bit there. So I know where I got the ball from, but I don't know where they got the ball from. So I decided to do my own in-depth, completely from scratch authentication of this ball. Now, I'm not planning on getting rid of the ball. I'm not planning on selling it. But for me, I would like to know if the ball is real or not. So I collected a bunch of these autographs from online. Anybody can go do this. This is what they do when they authenticate something. They look at all the other signatures and compare. Now, how do you do that? I want to basically tell you guys the reason why I'm a little... I don't buy too many autographs that aren't on the card or on a sticker and from Topps or Panini, because in the 80s, there's a lot of fakes. It's real easy just to sign something, practice it for 2 days, and then it looks halfway decent, because every autograph is a fingerprint. But the fingerprints are very similar. I mean, I can just put these balls up to the other ones. And, it kind of doesn't look like this one. why does it say 41 on some and some not? So I looked into it. I did a lot of research on this ball, by the way, and I wanted to figure out if I thought it was real or not. So the first thing I did is I noticed that it wasn't on a sweet spot. So that tells me a couple things. Either somebody asked it for not to be on the sweet spot, or they were a young player. Young players don't sign on the sweet spot because the older players give them a bunch of crap for it because they're not good. They're not sought after, so you sign somewhere else. So I had a feeling this ball was older, especially since I found more than just these 3 balls that had 41 on them. This one doesn't, and it's PSA. And the other thing I'm looking for is I looked at not just these, but tons and tons more. I wanted to see if I found the exact same autograph on a card or on a ball. And that would be that someone traced it, or they just did that one. So, I found this guy right here. Look at this one. As you can see, he starts, and then he goes around, and then usually he pauses. These are not connected. He pauses and then starts again. Pauses, starts again. Pauses his C, starts again. There's a really good example right there. So I'm like, okay, well, this one stops. Then there's like an A, maybe, or something. And then the big L. And as you can see, the L goes up and comes down, goes up and comes down. Everybody does it that way, though, right? So what about the S? You can clearly see an S. So his name is Cal's. The S is like a cursive S. He's heading there, but a lot of times the S here is different than this S. See, there's like a little squiggle and then an S. Nothing there. All right, so it's kind of just a little squiggle. But if we look down here, he's doing this. He's making this right here. He's making the same symbol. I looked at this at 60 and 90 time magnification. This is definitely done by a Sharpie. I thought it might be a pen at first because it's fading, but that's the fade of the Sharpie. Or no, it's a bullpup pen. I mean, it's a pen, and that's the fade. It's older. See, that's the fade comes from, not the Sharpie, but the ballpoint pen, a blue pen. So, I looked at the S's for Santana for quite a while too. He's done them several different ways. When he signed this ball, whoever signed this ball did sign it slow. See how thick and hard they pressed into it. But that's also how he's done a lot of his other balls, because you have to hold it strange, and then it's not like it's a flat surface and you just got it and you go. On a ball, you got to hold it, and you're trying. It makes your this arm hand tenser a lot of times when you're signing. So that's cool. But I also got one in my hands here, guys. And, I looked at the T's a lot, and what you've noticed is, check this out. I noticed this in his signature, he does it a lot, is the T. So he goes up, comes down, this T goes out, and then he pauses, and then he hits and crosses his T. Crosses his T, comes out, and then he crosses it like everybody else does. You can clearly see that he's doing this, that's the way that, like, this one's a great example down here. You can see he comes out, and it's a parallel line practically, and it goes straight across. This guy, make sure I can see this one. This is what really hit it for me. I like this card a lot. It's an on-card auto, and you can see he hits his T, he goes out, he stops. It's almost a parallel line, and then he goes across. So, can he fake this? Could it be fake? Yes. But you look at everything, and like I said, I don't know where it came from. I don't know who got it signed in person. I didn't know. But what I came up with was, I thought the ball was real. It was a little weird that the ball was made in an official league. That actually makes me feel like it was more real, because if someone's going to sell a Color Santana signed baseball, they're going to put on and fake it. They're going to put on a real ball and ask $40-$50. So they're getting $40-$50 for a $25 baseball. This is a $5 baseball. So it lends it. And where it's signed, the fact that there's no 41 on it yet. All of his recent balls have 41, and this ball doesn't. And it's obviously got an earlier one in his career. I don't know when, of course, but early. And everything really flows well. This was one signature. There was no start and stops. when you magnify it, you can kind of see where the pen starts and stops, where it tapers off. And the ball is obviously old because the way it looks now, and there's little dots on it and it's faded out. So I believe this was real. It was a long time ago, like at the beginning of his career, and I'm happy to have it. I'm pretty jazzed. So I made all these decisions, and guess what I did? I knew where the ball came from, so I called Wicked. This is one of my prize packs that I got from winning the contest of Wicked family. And he even sent me his Wicked family. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. So, come to find out, Mr. Wicked used to get autographs all the time. That was like part of his job. And I was like, so where'd you find the ball, bud? And he goes, I didn't find it. He autographed it for me. I go, oh, yeah? And he goes, yeah. And he told me the name of the minor league team. I can't remember. I can look it up on my phone. I didn't tell him that I thought anything. I just said I'm going to try to authenticate the ball myself. Come to find out, everything I thought about the ball was right. This was during his minor league time. He was kind of bummed that that's his only ball he had to let him sign it on. He signed it right in front of him. So he 100% guarantees it's real. But, you know, that doesn't mean a whole lot to the guy that I'm trying to give it to or sell it to later. Right? So, but I'll have this video to show my authentication of why I think it's real and the backstory of where the ball came from. So if I do end up selling this someday, I'll sell it with the rookie card signature. Look at this. So I might sell somebody the ball and the rookie card signature. I'll put it back in my handy dandy case to protect it for the rest of its life while I own it. I like to keep it. I'm actually more of a fan of this guy now. Looked up his stats, saw his career. I'm actually more of a fan now that I have it. So, well, that's what I wanted to cover today. Autographs, the living set. You guys have a great, great day. Hit like. Give me a comment about this if you like. I look forward to hearing from you. Hit that bell so you get all the notifications when I come out with a new video. Thanks for watching.